clock strikes 12 and the world is brand new, with a billion versions of a better you. The past is a book that you've already read, with 1,000 once upon a times in your head. Don't wait for a year or a month to depart, to find a new beat for your heavy heart. We are forever beginning again, a fresh drop of ink and a brand new pen. Every second's a door, every breath is a key to the life that you've always been wanting to see. The sun doesn't care about yesterday's rain. It rises in glory again and again. So wash off the dust and forget all this, and step off the edges of yesterday's cliffs. Now is the moment, now is the start, the greatest adventure of your brave heart. We are forever beginning again, a fresh drop of ink and a brand new pen. Every second's a door, every breath is a key to the life that you've always been wanting to see. 3, 2, 1, start. City lights reflecting in your aviators. We're ignoring all the midnight haters, driving down the coast in a purple haze, lost inside the rhythm of these neon days. Your hand is on the wheel, mine is on the dash. Everything is moving in a lightning flash. Can you feel it? The electricity, it's jumping from your soul right into me. Feel the neon heartbeat pumping through our veins. Love is like a fever, breaking all the chains. Just you and me in the electric glow. Don't ever let me go, don't ever let me go. Oh, we're sparks in the night, burning so bright. Neon heartbeat, everything's right. The skyline is a silhouette of digital dreams. Nothing is as quiet as it usually seems. We're dancing at the red lights, wild and free, to a frequency that only we can see. The radio is playing our favorite song. We've been waiting for this moment all along. Can you feel it? The electricity is jumping from your soul right into me. Feel the neon heartbeat pumping through our veins. Love is like a fever, breaking all the chains. Just you and me in the electric glow. Don't ever let me go, don't ever let me go. Oh, time stops when the bass drops low. We've got nowhere left, we need to go. The world is a blur, a streak of blue, but my vision is locked on you. Feel the neon heartbeat pumping through our veins. Love is like a fever, breaking all the chains. Just you and me in the electric glow. Don't ever let me go, don't ever let me go.
every space in your day. Who made you smile? How long you stayed? I called it concern, I named it love, but my hands kept tightening every time you moved away. The further you went, the closer I came. Anxiety turned into orders, doubt became the rules we obeyed. In the name of love, I locked you inside, stole your freedom, gently said I was protecting your life. As your world grew smaller around only me, this love was quietly breaking at the seams.
If I don't check in, I can't fall asleep. One late reply sets fire in me.
Your laughter makes me question what I can't control. Why does your happiness have reasons I don't know? After every apology, the same night returns. Love slowly turns into control. Just a path to ruin and fight. I broke you because I was afraid to lose. I destroyed what I was desperate to hold on to. In the name of love, we lost it all. Fear is the only thing left when you call. I tried to protect is what I erased. Love wearing a mask of madness and chains.
Now I know
Love is not possession.
At the dinner table where we sit across, the same menu, the same silence at a loss. You're staring at your phone without a word. I'm touching my cold coffee, my voice unheard. It's not that we've run out of things to say, but we know each other in every single way. Where excitement used to stay, now it's clear. Just the sound of breathing we've grown to hear. Sometimes discomfort feels like a bore, like the ties that bound us don't pull anymore. But like watering a plant that's starting to dry, I stay by your side. I won't say goodbye. Love is less about a burning flame and more about a season we share in our name. Your preciousness hidden in the everyday. I hang it back on my heart in a special way. stranger you used to be. Oh yeah, like that night you confessed your love to me. Oh, but the trust gathered in the corners of your eye is deeper than any new fluttering surprise. No movie like scenes, no dramatic light, just sharing an umbrella when the rain is bright, whispering goodnight in a low soft tone, soft tone. That's the strength that has kept our love grown. Everything that shines will eventually fade, but like old furniture, we're stronger, we've stayed. Heavier than the words I love you is the promise to be with you through and through. Out of season, we sharing our name. No preciousness hidden in the everyday I hate. Back on my heart is sure way, because we're still walking down the same path today. Yes, it's okay to slow down a bit. Our warmth is still the same. Goodbye, my familiar love.
Out of habit, I turn my head and call your name, but only the silence of the room remains the same. The warmth you left behind in your favorite spot is fading through the seasons, whether I want it or not. Among the things of yours I couldn't throw away, the regrets I couldn't discard continue to stay, facing the beginning of standing on my own, passing through the deepest pain I've ever known. I never knew the word absence could be this heavy until I was left alone, unsteady and unready. Maybe this is where my new story begins, underneath the surface where the healing spins. Longing isn't about erasing, but keeping it inside until the dust of time is nowhere left to hide. At the edge of this loss, I'm starting to bloom again. My scars become the strength that helps me through the rain. I'm learning to live in a world without your name. When a cold breeze brushes past me on the street, and your scent feels so close, making my heart skip a beat, I don't stop my walking like I used to do, because the memories are now a staff to get me through. Learning to love myself is what I was dreaming of. My heart has grown deeper through the weight of the grief. Thank you for being the most beautiful piece of my soul. I think I can finally let you go and feel whole. Tears will dry and the wounds will eventually heal. The light you left in me is the only thing that's real. Longing isn't about erasing, but keeping it inside until the dust of time has to bloom again. My scars become the strength that helps me through the rain. I'm learning to live in a world without him. I won't talk anymore. I think I finally learned to stand on my own. My heart has grown deeper through the pain. Look back anymore.
The air is cold, I can see my breath. A world of white, a quiet depth. I was walking home, just the usual street, until the silver frost felt bitter and sweet. Then I saw you standing under the light, turning the gray into something so bright, like the first snowflake falling on your skin. A brand new story is about to begin, pure and clear as the winter sky. No more hiding, no more asking why. It's so quiet, love. It's a steady beat, making the freezing world feel so sweet. We don't need words, the silence is fine. Just your mittens tangled up in mine. Every step we take leaves a mark in the snow. Nowhere to rush, nowhere else to go. The city is sleeping under a velvet veil, like a beautiful tiny winter tale. Let the wind blow, let the frost stay. We'll keep the winter shadows at bay. A flicker of warmth in a world of blue. Everything's warmer because of you. Like the first snowflake falling on your skin. A brand new story is about to begin, pure and clear as the winter sky. No more hiding, no more asking why.
Long time no see feels heavier than before. So many different seasons written in your eyes. Back then we didn't know the words we couldn't say. Now we're finally brave enough to face them here. Let's not blame who we were when we didn't understand. Every fall we took led us back to this moment. knows it's you. If we're given a second chance, I won't let it slip away. If love is something like fate, we're always meant to meet again. Your voice sounds different now, but some habits remain. Time has moved us forward, but it couldn't erase everything. We walk a little slower, but we don't shake anymore. This time we know how to wait for each other. Love used to feel like rushing, afraid to lose control. Now it feels like choosing to stay and hold. The you I meet again is quieter, more sure, but that look in your eyes still says my name. All the wrong turns we took pulled us apart back then, but every passing year was shaping who we are now. This isn't going back, it's starting something new. Not the love that ended once, but the one that finally grew. The June air felt so heavy and hot, green leaves filling every spot in the schoolyard. Do you remember? We were such a mess back then, looking away, pretending not to care when our eyes met. Couldn't even say I like you, it was too hard. Talking in circles, face turning red from the start. One text from you had me tossing all night long. Back then I was so pure, waiting for your song. The moment our fingertips barely touched, I held my breath, scared my heart beat too much. Thinking back now, it just makes me smile. Those clumsy scenes, our innocent style. That summer we can never rewind. My first love shining bright, 'cause we were blind like ice cream melting under the burning sun. Sweet and fleeting before we were done. Goodbye, my clumsy season. In the sudden shower pouring down on us, sharing one small umbrella without a fuss. Didn't know my left shoulder was soaked through. I just leaned the umbrella closer to you, gave you my heart without keeping score. Looked at you simply asking nothing more. Can I ever love like that again? Now that I'm grown, I'm scared of the pain. Like an old photo fading away with time. Memories blur, but you're still in your prime. When the summer scent blows in the air, your smile comes back like you're sealed in there. That summer we can never rewind. My first love shining bright, 'cause we were blind like ice cream melting under the burning sun. Sweet and fleeting, we could never rewind. My first love shining bright, 'cause we were blind like ice cream melting under the burning sun. Sweet and fleeting before we were done. Goodbye, my clumsy season. The promises we made written in pen are sleeping in dusty diaries since then. But thank you for teaching me how to love. Because of us then, I am who I am now. That summer etched in my heart forever imperfect, so beautiful like no other. Beyond the heat haze rising from the street, I'll let you go now with a smile so sweet. Goodbye, my most beautiful day. That summer I really liked you. Goodbye. We walk the same old street, but somehow slower tonight. Standing next to you feels unfamiliar.
You throw a joke like always, but my smile comes late. The word just friends feels heavier today.
I tell my heart to stay in line, to not step over you, but one look in your eyes pulls me closer.
We're still just friends,
So I keep these feelings quiet. This unnamed emotion stops us where we stand.
if I say it out loud, would everything change? Between friends and lovers, I'm right here afraid.
Late night calls used to feel so normal. Why is my breath shallow now? Hearing your voice,
I know I have a place somewhere in your days.
still I pretend I don't see it. This distance feels strange because it's so familiar. Fear shows up before courage does. We're still just friends, choosing careful words, smiling while hiding what I really mean. Whoa, one step closer could rewrite it all. Between friends and lovers, this line feels too tall. Tonight I'll look away instead of saying your name. Our story stays without a label.
The sun is rising high where you are now, while I'm watching the stars making a silent vow. Calculated hours, counting back the time between your morning coffee and this lonely night of mine.
Staring at the screen, waiting for that ding. The only bridge to carry every little thing. Your sleepy voice is the melody I need. Planting hope like a tiny, fragile seed.
Thousands of miles, oceans
This waiting isn't easy, but it's worth the price. To see you smile again would be my paradise. 1,000 I miss you saved in a text, praying that the next flight is the one that's next. We're connected through the air, through the silent space. I can almost feel the warmth of your hidden face. Time zones apart, but our hearts beat as one. Waiting for the day when this distance is done. Your voice is my home, my only place to stay, until the miles finally fade away. I'll call you when I wake up. Sleep well, my distant love. Our hearts are never far. Out of habit, I turn my head and call your name, but only the silence of the room remains the same. The warmth you left behind in your favorite spot is fading through the seasons, whether I want it or not. Among the things of yours I couldn't throw away, the regrets I couldn't discard continue to stay. Facing the beginning of standing on my own, passing through the deepest pain I've ever known. I never knew the word absence could be this heavy until I was left alone, unsteady and unready. Maybe this is where my new story begins, underneath the surface where the healing spins. Longing isn't about erasing, but keeping it inside until the dust of time is nowhere left to hide. At the edge of this loss, I'm starting to bloom again. My scars become the strength that helps me through the rain. I'm learning to live in a world without your name. When a cold breeze brushes past me on the street, and your scent feels so close, making my heart skip a beat, I don't stop my walking like I used to do, because the memories are now a staff to get me through. Learning to love myself is what I was dreaming of. My heart has grown deeper through the weight of the grief. Thank you for being the most beautiful piece of my soul. I think I can finally let you go and feel whole. Tears will dry and the wounds will eventually heal. The light you left in me is the only thing that's real. Longing isn't about erasing, but keeping it inside until the dust of time is nowhere left to hide. At the edge of this loss, I'm starting to bloom again. My scars become the strength that helps me through the rain. I'm learning to live in a world without you. I don't let talk anymore. I think I finally learned to stand on my own. My heart has grown deeper through back anymore. Like a tree that stands so still and strong, you've been the place where I always belong. In the shadow of the world, you're my steady light, guiding me through the longest night. You don't ask for much, just a smile on my face, providing a quiet and sacred space. A devotion so deep, it has no end. My greatest love and my truest friend.
You're the hidden root beneath the ground,
Supporting me without a single sound.
in every choice and every dream I chase. I see the kindness written on your face. Unconditional, that's the way you love. Like a gift sent down from the stars above. Giving everything with nothing to gain. Holding my hand through the sun and the rain. Your devotion is the heart of my soul, making me whole, making me whole. When the world gets loud and I lose my way,
You're the gentle word I need to hear you say.
always putting my needs before your own, building a life that is ours alone. It's in the small things, the way you care, just knowing that you're always there.
Sacrifice isn't a burden to you.
It's just the natural thing that you do. Beyond the words and beyond the pride, you're the one who's always on my side. Unconditional, that's the way you love. Like a gift sent down from the stars above. Giving everything with nothing to gain. Holding my hand through the sun and the rain. Your devotion is the heart of my soul, making me whole, making me whole. I'll be your root, just like you're mine. A love that grows with the test of time, deep and true. "10 a.m., the spot where you always sit. I'm the only one who knows your little habits. The sound of turning pages, your profile against the glass. I catch my breath behind you, watching the hours pass. This space is just an ordinary day for you, but for me it's attention I'm always pushing through. Fidgeting with my pen, I quickly look away, hiding my heart in the shadows, day after day. Afraid that one step closer will drive you far. I dress up my hello like it's no big deal at all. The shortest distance, yet the furthest hearts can be. Today again I borrow a piece of your reality. There's a heavy weight in the gaze I can't reach. And a lonely breakup every night within my speech. Room is filled with sentences I never got to say. Just watching from afar, that's my only way. Folding up my heavy heart, I wait for another day.
Sometimes when you look at me and give a smile, the frozen clock starts turning back for a while. Is it okay to dream for just a second or two? No, I fall right back to the reality of losing you. We don't seem to share a single thing in common. There's no room for me in the world that you live in. I like you, stays hung right on the edge of my lips, then fades into the air with the coffee as it sips. Afraid that one step closer will make you disappear. I hide behind the name of friend just to keep you near. The most familiar face, yet a stranger to my truth. The day again I watch your back and say goodbye to you. There's a heavy weight in the cage I can't reach. Gender lonely break up every night within my speech. Room is filled with sentences I never got to say. Just watching from afar, that's my only way of holding up my heavy heart. I wait for another day. Yeah. Waiting has become a habit I can't break. Like a long tunnel with no end for my heart's sake. Yeah. One day when all these feelings finally run dry, will I be able to call your name without a sigh? My gaze is still overflowing with the sight of you, and a lonely goodbye is the one thing I can't do. Unspoken confessions gathering like dust on the floor, just watching from afar. That's my love and nothing more, still sitting in this spot. I can't let you go anymore. You'll be there tomorrow too. Right. You'll be there tomorrow too. Right. A goodbye only I know.
In the familiar street, with the scent of the breeze like a lie, you're standing right in front of me. After passing through so many seasons apart, was this destiny written in our heart?
We were young and sharp, hurting each other thin, with clumsy goodbyes and words we couldn't mend. But like new skin growing over an old scar, I look at you again, seeing who you are.
Time might have changed us in a little way, but the truth in your eyes is here to stay. In front of this second chance I won't lose, I carefully take your hand, the one I choose.
The very first page we're rewriting tonight, painting new colors on memories once wide. With a heart that never changed, I'll hold you tight. Coming back together wasn't just a coincidence. Our season is finally beginning with confidence.
Ooh, hey.
I saw your shadow on every path I walked. Even with others, it was your ghost I talked. Dusting off the regrets I held for so long.
I stand before you now, holding strong. It's okay to be imperfect as long as we're one. Our past wounds are just stories, now they're done. With a trust deeper than the words I love you, I face the new, familiar and true.
Thank you for waiting through
us never grow apart again. You take your time replying like you're busy playing it cool, but then it pops right back up. Hey, what are you doing? Sitting by the window, didn't notice my game go cold. All I hear is your name spinning circles in my head. Calling it just friends, feel the weight of tonight. If I step one inch closer, you might read me like a sign. Cause there's something between us, even if we don't touch. Every time our eyes meet, I'm smiling before I know. Cause there's something between us, words we're saving for later. Every night's the same, falling asleep thinking of you. Same song on repeat that froze. Same time, I love this part. Sent out the exact same one. I act like I don't care about the face on your feet. Say nothing at all, but my heart tells on me. We're right on the edge, yeah, those feelings just right. When you recite my name, my heartbeat answers back. There's still something between us, even if we don't touch. But our shoulders almost meet, the whole world freezes up. There's still something between us, no words, but I can tell you're feeling what I'm feeling too. I don't need it, I spell it out. If you forgot a little honest, just the one late night. Look at you around us, start taking us side. I hope this dark we're holding doesn't feel too fast. I wanna take it slow, step by step too. There's still something between us, that's what makes it so good. Caught between the what ifs and this moment right now. We don't have to listen, we'll get there eventually. Tonight let's stay right here, still something, you and me. Good night. What's in it? One extra time just cause. There's still something between us, and it keeps me up in love. In the quiet no one sees, I whisper your name in the dark. A day without answers still feels complete with you. I place my dreams inside your bag instead, just hoping tomorrow feels lighter on your shoulders. You don't have to thank me, you don't have to know that I'm standing right here. Love doesn't need returning to stay alive and true. Even if I fade away, as long as you shine through. There's no road That's the love I was taught. I never asked why you cried, I just let you lean on me. Sometimes silence is the deepest loyalty. The years I lost along the way never felt like loss at all. Your today was worth everything I gave. If the pain leans in my direction, I'll take it slow. I've learned how. Love is not a calculation of how much I've given you. I replaced the word letting go with staying through. Even if you never say my name, I remain just the same. To stay without conditions is the shape my love became. Even if one day you don't remember me, this love was already fully given. Freely. Nothing special in the morning, just another passing day. Same old streets, familiar moments, everything feels the same. I was tired for no reason, carrying a quiet weight. Then you smile when you walk in and it all just fades away. No big words we have to say, just sitting close is enough. Somehow the day makes sense when it's you. An ordinary kind of day feels better just with you around. Nothing changed, but somehow I'm smiling for no reason now. No plans written in the stars, no perfect scene to prove. It's not about what happens, it's just me here with you. Scrolling through our phones in silence, laughing at the same old things. Not a moment that we're chasing, still my heart feels light and free. The world outside keeps moving loud and fast, but we're okay in this quiet little moment. I wish time would stay. I don't need a place to go, a reason why being right here next to you feels like I've arrived. An ordinary kind of day feels better just with you around. Even without holding hands, I feel you close somehow. Tomorrow might feel uncertain, but tonight I'm not afraid. When I'm with you, everything feels perfectly okay. If this isn't love, then tell me what else could it be? Smiling without trying feels like the answer to me. An ordinary kind of day turns golden when you stay. Nothing big, nothing loud, just happiness in the small ways. Time can pass us by slowly, I don't mind at all, 'cause being with you is enough for no reason at all. I stand when no one's looking behind your quiet days, holding up the weight you carry in unseen ways. I don't need your promises or words to hold on to. It's enough to know I'm here for you. I chose you in the silence when no one knew my name. Love doesn't need an audience to stay. I'll be the root beneath you, hidden in the ground. When storms come crashing, I won't make a sound. I give without expecting anything to prove. This is unconditional. This is how I love you. I've let go of my tomorrow so yours could still grow strong. If you ever lose your way, I'll be where you belong. And I don't shine in your spotlight, I don't need to be seen. My devotion lives in everything between. If the world turns heavy and bends your knees, lean into me. I'll be the root beneath you, holding you upright. Even in the dark, I'll choose this life. No debt, no conditions, no reason to stay. Just love that gives and doesn't fade. If you forget my name or walk a different road, I'll still be here where love is grown. I'm the root beneath you, quiet, deep and true. Every breath you take carries part of me too. I asked for nothing back, no vow, no proof. This is unconditional. This is my devotion to you. Long after words are gone, love remains unseen, unbroken.
Yeah, yeah. The season starts to look like you again, but we were always a step behind the rain. When I stopped, you were running away. When you look back, I had nothing to say. To call it a prank of fate feels too light. The gap between us grew deep in the night, like the closest stars in the galaxy, spinning in orbits that were never meant to be. They say love is all about the timing. Now the truth is painfully arriving. The confessions I held, now too late to tell, like fallen leaves where our shadows once fell. Why wasn't it us? Why wasn't it then? I'm playing with the useless what ifs in my head. What if I grabbed your hand and spoke instead? Maybe we'd be looking at the same view now, holding on to each other, making a silent vow.
just didn't align with mine. No one to blame, we just crossed the line. But the reason my heart still feels a chill is that my clock is stuck at that moment still. They say love is all about the timing. Now that truth is painfully arriving. The confessions I held, now too late to tell. Like fallen leaves where our shadows once fell. Why wasn't it us? Why wasn't it then? Maybe we were too late, or maybe just too early. Goodbye, my season of missed chances.
Watched you pack your bags, pretending I was fine. Nodded like I meant it every single time. We stood there at the doorway, longer than we planned. If I pulled you closer, I might not let go again. This isn't love running out, we just need room to breathe. Some distance now so we don't lose what we mean. It hurts more cause it's not goodbye. We know we'll meet again, so I smile while you walk away, then cry when I'm alone, standing here without you, still loving you the same. We're not ending, we're just a little apart for now. Your absence fills the room more than your voice ever did. I save every how are you like something I shouldn't send. Do you think of me too? When the night feels long, are we staring at the same sky, wondering if this is wrong? Would it help if I reached out or hurt us if I do? So we stay quiet for the sake of me and you. It hurts more cause it's not goodbye. There's no one left to blame. We trust the season we're in and let the ache remain. Even from a distance, my heart still knows your name. We're not ending, we're just a little apart for now. Maybe time will lead us back or make us something new. But wherever this road goes, I never stop choosing you. If you ever doubt it, please remember this part. I never left you, I just stayed with my heart. Knowing we'll hold each other again makes tonight hurt less. So I'll let the tears fall and call it hope instead. No matter where you are, how long this takes, somehow we're not broken, we're just a little apart for now. Take care, that's all I say, but there's so much more somehow. Loving you means letting go for now. I saw you standing by the old cafe. Same shy smile, but time has changed your face. 10 years gone, like a faded song. Funny how my heart still knows where you belong. We talked about life like strangers. strangers do, but every laugh felt way too true. We were kids with careless dreams. Now we're older in between. Different lives, same heartbeat sound. First love found its way back around. Not asking fate for anything, just letting this moment breathe. 10 years later, here we are, still the echo of who we were. You said you moved, learned how to stay. I said I finally found my way. The city lights felt soft and slow, like they knew something we didn't know. Your hand brushed mine just for a sec, enough to wake what we forget. We were kids with careless dreams. Now we're older in between. Different lives, same heartbeat sound. First love found its way back around. Not asking fate for anything, just letting this moment breathe. 10 years later, here we are, still the echo of who we were. Maybe this is all it needs to be, a memory we hold gently. No promises, no rewinds, just two hearts crossing time. We were young, now here we stand. Older hearts, familiar hands. If this moment fades away, I'll be fine, I'll always say. First love doesn't disappear, it just waits in quiet years. 10 years later, soft and slow, still a feeling I already know. The map is torn, the ink is faded on the page. I've walked 1,000 miles acting my age. I chased the sunset till the sky turned gray, looking for a reason just to stay. But every road I take, every winding line leads me back to your hand held in mine. The compass spins, the stars begin to blur. I was a drifter, baby, that's for sure. You're my constant north, the light in the dark, the steady beat inside my tired heart. No matter how far I wander or roam, in the silence of your arms I'm always home. Yeah, you're the only map I'll ever need, my constant north, the air I breathe. They say the world is getting smaller every day, but I still feel the distance when you're away. The hotel rooms and the cold morning rain are just the shadows of familiar pain. But then static clears, and suddenly I've conquered all my fears. The compass stops, the stars are finally still. I'll find my way to you, I know I will. You're my constant north, the light in the dark, the steady beat inside my tired heart. No matter how far I wander or roam, in the silence of your arms I'm always home. Ooh, let the winds howl and the seasons change. You're the one thing that I won't rearrange. When the mountains crumble to the sea, you'll be the only thing that's left of me. You're my constant north, the light in the dark, the steady beat inside my tired heart. No matter how far I wander or roam, in the silence of your arms I'm always home. Always home. You're my north, always home. You're my north. Standing in front of the mirror, trying not to look too long, counting every little flaw like they define where I belong.
I praise myself for 1 second, then doubt comes rushing in. I learn to hide my name inside everyone else's skin.
I was waiting for someone to tell me I'm enough. Didn't know the voice I needed was already inside my chest.
It's okay, even now you made it further than you think. Every scar, every breakdown doesn't mean you're weak.
I'm learning to love me slowly, not the perfect version I pretend. Tonight I choose forgiveness for the way I've been. I walked the road a little longer, took the turns no one could see, but every step I almost gave up still brought me closer to me. I'm not flawless, never was, but I'm still breathing here. That's proof enough I tried, even through the fear. All the words I used to say just to tear myself apart, I'm laying them down gently now and guarding my own heart. It's okay, even then you were doing all you could. All those nights you cried alone, they made you strong, not misunderstood. I'm holding every version of the girl boy I used to be. I don't need to earn my worth, I'm enough just being me as I am. I'm learning to finally stay, loving myself in my own way.
chauffeur truck and a gravel path. We shared a dream and a half-price laugh. The sun is setting on a rows of corn. I've loved you since the day that I was born. We got a little land and a lot of hope, tied together like a weather rope. Our names are written in the dust of this town. A love so heavy and it'll never fall down. Through the harvest sun and the winter frost, with you by my side, I'm never lost. It ain't always easy, it ain't always grand, but we're building a life with our own two hands. I see the wrinkles spot and warmed your eyes, like a road that two all on one kite. Every storm we weathered, every debt we paid is a brick in the foundation in your lane. The porcelain creaks the familiar tune underneath the light of the Kansas moon. Hard work and calloused hands, that's our story. We don't need the gold, we don't need the glory, just the peace of knowing when the day is through, I'm coming home to a part that's true. Our names are written in the dust of this town. A love so heavy it'll never fall down. Through the harvest sun and the winter frost, with you by my side, I'm never lost. Written in the dust, me and you.
Ceiling fan spinning in the dark. My phone lights up with a tiny spark. I'm staring at the shadows on the wall, waiting for the courage just to call. You're saying you're lonely, I'm saying me too. Counting down the hours till I see you. It's 3 a.m. and I'm falling again, somewhere between a lover and a friend. Your voice is the melody I need to hear, wishing that your body was right here. The world is asleep but we're wide awake, giving everything that we can take. I can almost smell your perfume in the air. I close my eyes and I imagine you're there, tangled in the sheets, whispering low things that nobody else needs to know. Distance is a weight that I can't quite bear, but I feel your heartbeat from over there. They say nothing good happens after 2, but they haven't felt the way that I feel you. It's a midnight confession, a soul's desire, setting my lonely room on fire. It's 3 a.m. and I'm falling again, somewhere between a lover and a friend. Your voice is the melody I need to hear, wishing that your body was right here. Just stay on the line until the sun comes up.
You reach for my hand without a single word, like it's something you've done long before you ever learned. You don't ask how my day went, you don't have to try. Your touch already tells me I'm gonna be alright.
Nothing big is happening, but I don't feel unsure. My body knows this moment, 'cause we've been here before.
That habit of yours finding my hand tells me everything I need to know. All the hours that passed today were never really alone. Love doesn't have to be loud to feel honest and true. Sometimes it's just your hand in mine, quietly pulling me through. We sit on opposite ends of the same old couch. TV's on, but neither of us is really listening now. At the end of a restless day, having somewhere to lean feels like a gift I didn't know I was missing. No promises written out, no plans we have to prove. Tomorrow feels a little lighter, just knowing you're here too. That habit of yours finding my hand explains the whole day to me. No questions, no words, just a moment of peace. Love grows into something that doesn't need to show. It learns how to speak softly and let the silence know. If we ever lose our way or argue through the night, I hope this habit stays with us, holding on just right. That habit of yours finding my hand is how we ended up here. Nothing perfect, nothing grand, just love that stayed sincere. Today didn't ask for much, and that's what made it true. All I needed was your hand and the habit of you. No words, no reasons, nothing left to prove. Your hand finds mine, like it always knew.
Seven Polaroid memories. Found a box beneath the bed today. Dusty relics of a life tucked away. There's a picture of us in '99, leather jackets and a cheap glass of wine. The edges are yellow, the focus is blurred, but I remember every single word. It's funny how the colors start to bleed when you've got everything you'll ever need. We're a Polaroid fading at the edge, a secret kept on a window ledge. Shake it up until the shadows show a love that simply refused to let go. Caught in a moment, frozen in time. edge, a secret kept on a window ledge. Shake it up until the shadows show a love that simply refused to let go. Just shake it up, captured in the light, 99 forever. I'm folding up this letter into a wing, trying to say almost everything. I don't have a stamp or a steady hand, but I'm sending this across the sand. I hope the wind is blowing west tonight to carry my thoughts on a paper flight. It's a fragile thing made of ink and bone, the longest journey I've ever known. I'm sending paper planes across the sea, hoping one lands where you're meant to be. Folded letters with a heart inside, nowhere for these feelings left to hide. Over the mountains, through the rain, until I see your face again. I imagine you standing on the shore, looking for something worth waiting for, and a little white bird comes drifting down, the talk of the whole entire town. You'll unfold the creases and read the lines and see how our destiny finally aligns. It's just a page and a bit of a prayer, but I know it's gonna find you there. I'm sending paper planes across the sea, hoping one lands where you're meant to be. Folded letters with a heart inside, nowhere for these feelings left to hide. They say the distance is a heavy wall, but paper planes don't have to climb at all. They catch a draft and they find a way to say the things I couldn't say today. Across the sea, hoping one lands where you're meant to be. Folded letters with a heart inside, nowhere for these feelings left to hide. Oh wait, landing at your feet. Paper planes.
A single spark in the dry dead grass. I knew the moment I saw you pass. There was a heat in the way you moved, something that didn't need to be proved. One look in the sky turned bright, setting fire to the middle of the night. Can't put it out, can't turn it down, the hottest thing in this sleeping town. This love is a wildfire, burning so bright, catching the shadows in the middle of the night. We're out of control, we're beautiful smoke, the best kind of fire we ever woke. Let it burn, let it roar, let it take it all. We're standing tall inside the firewall. They brought the engines and a heavy rain, but they can't wash away this kind of stain. It's deep in the wood, it's deep in the soul, a passion that's taking a total control. We're lighting up the horizon line. Everything you have is finally mine. No turning back, no safety net. The biggest gamble we haven't lost yet. This love is a wildfire, burning so bright, catching the shadows in the middle of the night. We're out of control, we're beautiful smoke, the best kind of fire we ever woke. We'll burn the past until it's ash in a spectacular, glorious crash. Better to burn than to fade away. That's what the poets always say. In the shadows in the middle of the night, we're out of control, we're beautiful smoke, the best kind of fire we ever woke. Watch it burn higher and higher, wildfire.
Watch the sunlight dance across your head as you're sleeping, unaware that I've been sitting here for an hour or two, just thanking the stars that I found you. The world is noisy, the world is loud, but you're the silence inside the crowd. I've had my share of the wrong hellos, you're the only stay I'll ever know. When the music fades and the lights go dim, I'll still be choosing you over and again in every lifetime. In every breath I love you past the very edge of death, through the silver years and the golden sun. You are and you were the only one. We got the scars to show where we've been, the battles we lost and the ones we win, but they're just marks on a beautiful map as I rest my head inside your lap. I don't need the riches, I don't need the fame, as long as you're the one who calls my name. I've walked the earth, I've seen the sights, but you're the only one who fits just right. When the music fades and the lights go dim, I'll still be choosing you over and again in every lifetime. In every breath I'll love you past the very edge of death. People change like the shifting tide, but I'm staying right here by your side. A million faces in a million places, but yours is the only one my heart chases. it's always been you, just you. Stars are heavy, the sky is wide, I got nowhere left to hide. I was floating in the dark, a soul unchained, distant from the pleasure and the pain. Just a satellite lost in the deep, with 1,000 promises I couldn't keep. Then I saw your light, a flicker in the void. Now my lonely orbit is finally destroyed. You're my gravity pulling me in. I don't know where we're at and you begin. When the world starts spinning way too fast, you're the only thing that's built to last. Hold me down, keep my feet on the floor. I don't wanna drift away anymore. You're my gravity.
They say that space is a cold, lonely place, but I feel the heat when I see your face. Every atom in my body knows your name. Since you arrived, nothing's been the same.
I used to fear the fall, the sudden crash, but now I'm diving in a brilliant flash.
No more drifting, no more empty flight. You're the force that's holding me tonight. You're my gravity pulling me in. I don't know where and then you begin. When the world starts spinning way too fast, you're the only thing that's built to last. Hold me down, keep my feet on the floor. I don't wanna drift away anymore.
Let the stars collapse, let the sun grow cold. You're the only story that I want told. Even if the universe begins to tear, I'll be grounded as long as you're there. You're my pulling gravity, pulling me in. I don't know where I end and you begin. When the world starts spinning way too fast, you're the only thing that's built to last. Pulling me in, never letting go, my gravity. You're my gravity. Old wooden tables and the smell of ink. I was trying to study, trying to think, but I kept looking up from the dusty page to the girl in the corner, coming of age. You were turning the leaves of a classic book, capturing my heart with a single look. It's a library whisper, a secret tone, the softest feeling I've ever known. Between the lines of a poetry verse, watching the quiet universe, stealing glances while the sun goes down. The sweetest secret in the whole town. Pencil on paper, a rhythmic sound in this peaceful place that we have found. I wrote your name in the margin small, wondering if you'd notice it all. The golden hours painting the floor. I've never loved a quiet afternoon. This is the rhythm of a midday dream. Every chapter and every word is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. It's a library whisper, a secret tone, the softest feeling I've ever known. Between the lines of a poetry verse, watching the quiet universe.
Tiny green leaves on the windowsill. The world is moving but we're standing still.
I bought a seed and I gave it your name. Since that day, nothing's felt the same.
I gave it some water and a little bit of light, watching it grow in the middle of the night. It's a small life, but it's ours to keep, while the rest of the busy city is asleep. We're growing a garden in a quiet room, waiting for the tiny flowers to bloom. It's an organic love, it's a natural grace, finding our peace in a small sunny place, rooted deep and reaching for the sun. Our little story has just begun.
Sometimes it rains and the sky turns gray, but we'll just stay inside and watch the day. The soil is rich and the stems are strong. This is the place where we both belong.
It doesn't need a forest, it doesn't need a park, just a little bit of faith to chase away the dark.
Slow and steady, leaf by leaf, a beautiful love beyond all belief. We're growing a garden in a quiet room, waiting for the tiny flowers to bloom. It's an organic love, it's a natural grace, finding our peace in a small sunny place.
I like the way the pen feels in my hand, things I'm too shy to make you understand. I'm pouring my heart out in every line, trying to make your soul align with mine. No digital screens, just a physical touch. I didn't think I could love you this much. It's ink on paper, a permanent trace of the look on my heart when I see your face. A cursive I love you, a cursive I love you, a dot on the I, the only truth that'll never die. Folding my feelings into a square, sending my soul to you anywhere. might smudge and the paper might tear, but the meaning inside will always be there. I'm writing about the way you drink your tea and the way you look when you're looking at me. It's a simple record, a handmade song, a place where our memories can live along. It's the most important thing I ever wrote. The weight of the paper, the depth of the blue, everything is dedicated only to you. It's ink on paper, a permanent trace of the look on my heart when I see your face. A cursive I love you, a dot on the I, the only truth that'll never die. Folding my feelings into a square, sending my soul to you anywhere. A soft little tune
under the light of a crescent moon.
Two empty mugs on the kitchen tile,
waiting for you to stay for a while.
The steam is dancing in the midnight air while I'm brushing the curls out of your hair.
Brewing a dream in the middle of the night. Everything's cozy, everything's right. With a pinch of sugar and a lot of grace, I found my home in this quiet space. Watching the stars from the kitchen floor, I couldn't ask for a single thing more. The clock on the wall is ticking so slow. We've got nowhere left, we need to go. Just the honey swirling in a golden spoon and the soft refrain of a midnight croon. It's the warmth in my hands, it's the peace in my chest. In your simple love, I am truly blessed. Let the world rush, let the world roar. We're safe and sound behind our door. A cup of comfort, a heart full of light, keeping us steady through the dark of the night. Brewing a dream in the middle of the night. Everything's cozy, everything's right. Brewing a dream in the middle of the night. Everything's cozy, everything's right. The sky is painted in a lavender hue. I'm floating on a feeling, something brand new. burdens, no gravity tonight. Just your hand in mine, holding on tight. We're drifting over the city lights, so small, feeling like we're finally standing tall, like velvet clouds in a purple sky. We're drifting slow, you and I, so soft and light, so pure and true. Everything is easy when I'm with you. A steady rhythm in the gentle breeze, losing ourselves with the greatest of ease. The stars are blinking like a distant dream. Nothing is quite as hard as it used to seem. Your voice is the anchor, the calm in my soul, taking the pieces and making me whole. We'll stay up here until the moon goes down, above the noise of the busy town. Like velvet clouds in a purple sky, we're drifting slow, you and I, so soft and light, so pure and true. Everything is easy when I'm with you. Thirty-seven Sunday morning haze.
일요일 아침의 안개, dust motes dancing in a beam of light. I'm waking up slowly from a peaceful night.
The sheets are tangled and the air is cool. I'm playing hooky, breaking every rule. The coffee is brewing,
I can hear the sound,
while the rest of the world is nowhere to be found.
the shadows on the walls are moving so slow, like a movie that only we both get to know. The steam from the cup is a white little cloud in a house that is quiet, away from the crowd.
In the Sunday morning haze,
We're taking it slow, nowhere to be, nowhere left to go.
just a steady beat of a quiet heart,
Watching the beautiful morning star, wrapped in a blanket, wrapped in your love. The clearest sky is waiting above. You're still dreaming with a smile on your face.
the prettiest thing in this sunny space. I'll bring you a cup and I'll stay for a while, capturing the magic of your sleepy smile. The clock on the wall doesn't matter today.
We'll let the hours just melt away.
The birds on the window are singing a song, a melody that's been waiting all along.
There's no need for hurry, there's no need for stress in this moment of simple and pure happiness.
In the Sunday morning haze, we're taking it slow. Nowhere to be, nowhere left to go. Just a steady beat of a quiet heart, watching the beautiful morning star. Wrapped in a blanket, wrapped in your love. The clearest sky is waiting above. The scent of the morning is fresh and it's new, reflecting the world in a drop of the dew. I'm reading the papers, I'm turning the page, finding my peace in this golden age.
Just us and the quiet,
just us and the light. Everything's feeling perfectly right.
No meetings to keep, no calls to make, just a simple life for goodness sake. A golden glow on the wooden floor. I've never wanted anything more. Just a little bit of magic,
just a little bit of grace,
in our own little private and beautiful place. In the Sunday morning haze, we're taking it slow. Nowhere to be, nowhere left to go. Just a steady beat of a quiet heart, watching the beautiful morning start. Wrapped in a blanket, wrapped in your love. The clearest sky is waiting above. Footprints in the sand leading to the sea. I'm walking with you, feeling wild and free. The water is cool and the salt is in the air. I'm brushing the sunlight right out of your hair. The waves are whispering a secret tune under the glow of the afternoon. Every ripple, every little sound is the most beautiful piece we've found. On a silent shore where the rhythm is deep, promises of love that we intend to keep. Like the tide coming in steady and strong. This is the place where we both belong. A horizon of blue and a heart full of light. Everything is feeling perfectly right. We found a shell that was wide and small. I whispered a secret, I told it all. The gulls are crying in the open sky, watching the silver clouds pass us by. The sand is soft beneath our bare feet, making the simple moment feel so sweet. A steady pulse from the heart of the sea, connecting the world to you and me. On the silent shore where the rhythm is deep, promises of love that we intend to keep. Like the tide coming in steady and strong. This is the place where we both belong. A horizon of blue and a heart full of light. Everything is feeling perfectly right. The lighthouse is waking with a golden eye against the edge of the velvet sky. I'll hold your hand as the sun goes down, far away from the noise of the town. Let the ocean roar, let the waves crash. We're building a love that'll never smash, rooted in the sand and reaching for the blue. Ooh, I'm so lucky that I found you. Every grain of sand, every drop of the spray, keeping the shadows of the world away. On the silent shore where the rhythm is deep, promises of love that we intend to keep. Like the tide coming in steady and strong. This is the place where we both belong. A horizon of blue and a heart full of light. Everything's feeling perfectly right. Ooh, on this silent shore.
the desk and a lamp glowing bright. I'm organizing my thoughts in the middle of the night. A mountain of papers and a mess of a mind, until I saw the little things that we've designed. A tiny silver clip holding us together, staying so strong through the stormy weather.
One by one I line them in a row, watching the pile of our memories grow. It's a small metal curve, but it's holding tight, keeping my heart steady through the night. Like a paper clip, simple and small, you're the one thing that catches my fall, holding my dreams and my memories too. Everything's organized because of you. A steady little rhythm, a tiny bit of grace, keeping all the pieces in their proper place. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
keeping us together,
simple and small.
Ooh, you left a little note in the margin of my book. I can see your heart in the way that you look. Just a small gesture, a quiet little sign that I am yours and you are mine. We're tucked away in a corner so sweet, making the messy world feel so neat.
The ink is drying on the final line. I'm feeling lucky that you are mine. In this quiet room under the golden glow, everything I need is right here, you know. Like a paper clip, simple and small, you're the one thing that catches my fall, holding my dreams and my memories too. Everything's organized because of you. Steady, da-da-da-da-da-da-do. Steady, da-da-da-da-da-da-do. Steady, da-da-da-da-da-da-do.
Scattered pencils in a half-empty cup, but I'm not tired, I'm not giving up, because every page that I turn today is a little closer to you in every way. I'll clip these moments and I'll keep them near until the path ahead is finally clear.
It doesn't need a giant or a heavy steel chain, just a little bit of faith to wash away the pain. A silver connection, a bond so true. I'm holding on tight to the thought of you, wrapped around my heart, staying in place with a gentle touch and a steady grace. Like a paper clip, simple and small, you're the one that catches my fall, holding my dreams and my memories too. Everything's organized because of you. A steady little rhythm, a tiny bit of grace, keeping all the pieces in their proper place. Ooh, 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 keeping us together, simple and small. Simple and small.
The world is waking in a coat of gray, a quiet beginning to a brand new day. I see the droplets on the emerald leaf, a moment of beauty, how brief. Everything is fresh and everything is new, transparent and pure like the morning dew. The mist is lifting from the silent valley floor. I've never felt this kind of peace before. A steady pulse, a flicker in the light, washing away the shadows of the night. Clean and clear as the break of dawn, before the shadows of the night are gone. Your love is a sparkle, a diamond in the grass, watching all the heavy moments pass. A quiet promise, a steady light, keeping my soul so clear and bright. The birds are starting their early song, a melody that's been waiting all along. I'm breathing in the cool, crisp air, knowing that you're always there. No more far
no more haze, just the transparency of our days. I see my reflection in a tiny drop of rain, cleansing my heart and easing every pain. Every little spark, every silver line is a quiet signal that you are mine. Clean and clear as the break of dawn, before the shadows of the night are gone. Your love is a sparkle, a diamond in the grass, watching all the heavy moments pass. A quiet promise, a steady light, keeping my soul so clear and bright. Let the sun rise, let the morning glow. We've got all the secrets that we need to know. A drop of faith and a heart so true, reflecting the world in the morning dew. No need to rush, no need to hurry on, just stay right here until the fog is gone. Clean and clear as the break of dawn, before the shadows of the night are gone. Your love is a sparkle, a diamond in the grass, watching all the heavy moments pass. Like the morning dew, clean and clear. Just me and you. A sharpened pencil and a clean white page, Tarby beauty that will never age. I'm starting with the outline of your gentle face, tracing every line with the quiet grace. The graphite is moving in a steady beat, making the simple paper feel so sweet. Left to right, then a shadow in between, the most beautiful picture I've ever seen. No need for colors, no need for the bright, just the gray and the white in the morning light. It's a pencil sketch of a love so true. Every single stroke is dedicated to you. Pure and clear as the lines I draw, the simplest beauty that I ever saw. Steady and rhythmic, heart on the lead, you're the only masterpiece I'll ever need. I'm shading the light in the depths of your eyes, where the quietest kind of magic lies. The sound of the paper, the scent of the wood, I'd stay here forever if I only could. Just me and the sketch and the thoughts in my head. Everything we felt, everything we said. Even if it smudges, even if it fades, I'll remember all the light and all the shades. A handmade record of a heart so pure, making me certain and making me sure. It's a pencil sketch of a love so true. Every single stroke is dedicated to you. Pure and clear as the lines I draw, the simplest beauty that I ever saw.
Gray clouds hanging over the city street. The rhythm of the rain is a steady beat. I'm standing here waiting for the number 9, holding your hand, feeling perfectly fine. The glass is foggy and the air is cold, but we've got a story that's waiting to be told. Splashing through the puddles in our yellow boots, love is taking hold and it's growing roots. Every drop of water is a diamond spark, shining in the middle of the rainy dark. At the rainy bus stop, just you and me, watching the world as happy as can be. Clear and pure as a falling rain, washing away every little pain. A steady little pulse, a heart full of grace, finding my home in this quiet place. The headlights are glowing like a golden eye, reflecting the colors of the velvet sky. We'll sit in the back and we'll watch the glass, watching the wet city moments pass. No need for a car, no need for a flight, just a bus ride home in the middle of the night. Oh, let the sky pour, let the thunder roll. You're the only rhythm in my quiet soul. Wrapped in your jacket, wrapped in your love, the brightest light is waiting above. At the rainy bus stop, just you and me, watching the world as happy as can be. Clear and pure as a falling rain, washing away every little pain. At the rainy bus stop, just you and me, watching the world as happy as can be.
I found an old tape and a piece of string.
Trying to remember almost everything
I wrote down the songs that remind me of you.
in a messy little script in a shade of blue.
A collection of moments, a rhythmic sign that I am yours and you are mine. It's a handwritten playlist of our love, clear and bright as the stars above. A steady groove and a heart so pure, making the path ahead so sure. One song for the morning, one for the night. Everything's feeling perfectly right. Track number 1 is the day we met, A melody I know I'll never forget.
track number 2 is the first time we
A
kissed.
beautiful moment I wouldn't have missed.
We're sharing the headphones, sharing the beat, making the noisy world feel so sweet.
No digital phones,
No cold little screen, just the warmest feeling that we've ever seen. The weight of the paper, the depth of the sound in this quiet music. We have been found. It's a handwritten playlist of our love, clear and bright as the stars above. A steady groove and a heart so pure, making the path ahead so sure. Everything's feeling perfectly